If you missed out on coming to Stand Tall, you can watch the event for free anytime, anywhere, now streaming on 7+. Hey Stand Tall 2024!
Is the age that they have the capacity to manage it well.
You ask very wise, sage questions.
I started riding dirt bikes at 7 years old and signed my first contracts with Kawasaki Australia at 14. I was a state champion in motocross and enduro. I also trained part-time with the Sydney Ballet School. And then eventually I became one of only a few women in the country to clear a 75-foot gap, which is the pro men's gap.
I had an accident in freestyle motocross and I broke my pelvis in 6 places.
Maybe suffering isn't positive, but maybe suffering can produce something positive.
Tell me a speaker that stood out for you.
Rowe. She was honestly excellent.
Your stage of life is what qualifies and equips you to be a mentor.
We have 4 generations in one workplace and it offers immense potential for competitive advantage. It's time that we bridge the gaps and we start making sure that our differences don't frustrate, but they strengthen. Since 1999, Kudos Bank Arena has welcomed around 1,800 incredible shows. To catch a bit of a glimpse into some of the amazing things, you were lucky enough to find the thing that you were brilliant at and that you loved enough to pursue wholeheartedly very early on in life.
I think I have experienced both.
But in 2023, a crash nearly ended it all. Paramedics ultimately saving Grace's future, which she feared would never be the same.
Lying there wondering, had I broken my back, was this going to be something that I could recover from or something that was going to change my life?
For 18 grueling months, a show of strength.
Adversity unlocks potential for unprecedented growth. Absolutely, you know, it's something that we really have to manage and definitely resonates with me.
Our events feature a lineup of incredible speakers who share their personal stories of overcoming adversity.
And that was just incredible. I think we all agree she just totally blew us up. Amazing. Thank you so much, Grace. Just absolutely incredible.
Dynamics were big, busy, bright, colourful.
Danny and I had 6 children.
Stories of hope and resilience, including former state motocross champion Grace Rowe.
Thank you so much for joining us for another information video.
I think you really point out a really important message.
Find it in yourself to never give up, and eventually you become the captain of the team and you lead them to win a grand final. I love this because your career is living proof that if we give up in the hardest moments, we never know what we would have missed out on.